Hey guys, it's Emily from Hopscotch Interactive, and I wanted to talk to you guys about some pretty big news that has come about in the last couple of days. And I want to break it down really quickly with my perspective because I've seen a few threads online in some groups about this topic and, well, perhaps this next topic as well. So, yesterday, June 12th, Matterport announced that they were going to be laying off 170 employees, which is roughly 30% of their staff. Now, we all know that they went public and that they haven't been doing so well recently, and that they sort of peaked around $30 a share, and they've been actually under $3 a share at some point earlier this year. And the real estate industry is suffering, and there's a lot of things happening, new technology coming out, and a lot of people are afraid of being left behind by not incorporating things like AI into their business model. So let's take a look at what's going on and see how it's going to impact Matterport. So as we can see, Matterport, and this is from the SF Gate, thanks to one of my clients for sharing this with me. I knew the news, but I hadn't seen the article. They are laying off 170 employees, and they're going to be reducing their footprint. So maybe letting go of some space, maybe they have a little bit too much space. You know what? I think that given the economy right now, as unfortunate as it is for the people who are going to be losing their jobs, I said this in one of the forums yesterday, and I said, look, it's probably has a lot to do with AI or AI strategy. RJ Pittman let go of these employees, or announced that with the SEC filing that he made yesterday. And as soon as he did that, the stock jumped 9%, and I think it went on to jump another like 20% today. So this is clearly something that the investor community, whether the real estate media professionals community agrees with it and Matterport users agree with it, or they see it as a bad sign. As a CEO, this was probably the right decision. And it was the right decision for a number of reasons. Number one, you need to make sure that you are trying to edge towards some sort of profitability, that you don't spend all of your cash, that you make sure that you don't have redundancies, and that you don't have too many employees when you have to watch certain costs. So I think from a investor, shareholder, and leadership perspective, this was the right call to make. And just look at the last couple days. I mean, at about $3 a share to $3.65. So should you worry? Are you a Matterport service partner, and is anything going to change for you? Probably not. Not much is going to change for you, because most likely the jobs that they are going to be letting go of are roles that were not necessarily doing anything to help you with your core business, and therefore they needed to recalibrate that and adjust. So it won't be a huge impact for you. But the thing that was notable in the article by the SF Gate is in fact exactly what I had imagined, which was that it says here, along with the layoff reasoning, Pittman's post included another it's time tech and exec announcement. Sorry, hard to read. Matterport's push for profitability includes the plan to lean hard into artificial intelligence. This is true, and we've known this for a while. So why would we be surprised that AI as a business strategy is already impacting the number of workers that a company needs if they're going to be an AI heavy company? I'm not surprised by this. So in June, a month ago, they did announce the introduction of Genesis, a generative AI initiative, which is basically going to be creating virtual staging. It's going to be a lot of things that will enable more enterprise companies to use Matterport in a more interesting way than they're currently doing it now. So I feel like this move towards using new technology with a company that has been a technology company all along is really, again, not a surprise. And you can go and see the website, or you can see their video on the website, which sort of shows what this virtual staging will look like. And I think a whole bunch of other business insights that they're going to gain. And again, I wanted to note that this was posted a month ago. So this move towards AI, but in any case, Genesis is very interesting because this is at some point in the next, probably 6, 9, 12 months, we'll be seeing something very interesting coming out of this that will be a feature of the platform. So don't worry, nothing's really changing. They're probably just trying to cut the costs of their more expensive employees so that they can go in the direction of launching new things. That's the way most startups work, even if they are later stage startups. So interior design and spaces, design and construction, energy efficiency, visualizations, all the things that they've been great at, safety and security even. So I think this is all a good thing. And again, here's another quote. Matterport is highly focused on delivering advanced AI capabilities across the digital twin platform. Here, I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can read it too. To unlock new capabilities and upend how we manage property and space in the built world. This will greatly simplify property marketing, space planning, construction, property management, and maintenance for all of our customers, old and new. Well, so that is very forward-looking and exciting for the folks at Matterport. But does it matter? Does it matter? Look, if you look at the stock price and you look at the things that matter to investors, then yes, this was a really good decision because it immediately gave a bump to the company, which they sorely needed. Is it good for the community long term? It depends. Do they value the community? I would say that they value some of the community, but they don't value all of the community. But just today, I saw some really interesting posts from people that I thought were just about as cool as it could get. People posting about a temple in Thailand that they scanned so that people could access that 24 hours a day. So there are still people putting a lot of heart into and a lot of thought into the projects they do with the technology. And so I do think that it matters. I think that the question, though, is that what is anybody going to do if they have to answer to stakeholders and investors who have put in many, many, many millions of dollars? So, but don't worry, because even if this is one hype cycle on AI, just wait, because quantum computing is right around the corner. And so it wouldn't surprise me if this press release is in a few months replaced by another press release of them leaning hard into quantum or other things. So don't get too cynical about the way that things are going now. And just remember that every startup is trying to do the best it can to stay afloat and to make sure that it can attract new customers, that it can impress its investors, it can keep confidence high. And thanks for joining the conversation with me. I felt like I should weigh in on this since I've been following this for so many years, and some of you have done a great job of commenting and letting me know what you think in the past. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, say thanks, or subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are a Matterport investor, I own stock in Matterport. I should probably disclose that. I bought it a long time ago, and I bought some also when it was really low. So, I've kept investing in Matterport because whether or not it's a stock investment or it's a investment with using this technology with my clients, I have always very, very much enjoyed it. I think it's fun. I think it does amazing things that other platforms don't do. And, maybe in the future, others will do better. So let's see what happens. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and for tuning in. And let's absolutely wish all those people who did get let go good luck on their next journey. And see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.